Okay, so we looked at the present tense in 4 aspects, and now we're going to look at the past tense in 4 aspects. And that's because I want you to see the similarities between the 4 present tenses and the 4 past tenses and the 4 future tenses, because really it's all future tense but in 4 different aspects, or all past tense but in 4 different aspects. And we're going to look at past now. We'll look at future in the next class, and then we'll look at the modals, the gerunds, the participles, and we'll see that there is a similarity again. Okay, and so past simple, for the past simple, it's used for repeated past events, and I want to emphasize that usually it's past simple for repeated past events, not past continuous. Yeah, here is a very typical mistake actually. When I was at school, I was studying French on Tuesday and Friday. Now that's not correct, guys. It should be I studied. It really should be past simple when you're talking about regular repeated events. Now there are exceptions, and I'll talk about one here. The past continuous emphasizes temporary things, but this really was a permanent arrangement that every single week on Tuesday and Friday, yeah, every week, remember that every week was present simple. Well, every week in the past is past simple. Yeah, so when I was at school, I studied French on Tuesday and Friday, and then that's correct. Yeah, and we can give that a tick. Okay, so please use past simple for repeated past events, or most of the time we do. Only when we want to emphasize that it was a temporary arrangement can you use past continuous. And it even sounds quite slang and chatty to me, to my ears. Okay. And secondly, we use past simple for consecutive events. When one thing happens, then the next thing happens, then the next thing happens. Please use past simple for each verb. Yeah, so yesterday, here's my example. Yesterday, I'm talking about yesterday, so I need past tense. I woke up at 8:30. I had a shower. I ate breakfast. Then I went to work. Yeah, that's one thing finished, the next thing finished, the next thing finished. So when you're talking about a row of finished actions where you're going forward in time, and that's important because perfect goes backwards in time, simple is for the next thing in time, the next finished event. So most of the time when you're talking about the past, you use past simple, and then sometimes you'll need past continuous. Even rarer, in my opinion, you'll need past perfect, although it is common in reported speech, certainly. And this is very rare. Yeah, past perfect continuous is very rare tense. Okay, so it's past simple most of the time, and if it's consecutive events, please use past simple. And here's another example of a repeated past event. In my childhood, I went to church every Sunday. And not I was going to church every Sunday. That sounds really strange to me. We don't use continuous for